Thank you for stopping by at Luxuriously Poor. And I hope you're having a blessed day because God is good. He's given us another day. Now, today, I'm going to do a little bit different. I want to have a real serious heart to heart. I don't know how many of you have been watching the news, or I don't really watch news that much. But every time I go in the store, because it's like once a month, I come out with this really shocked, overwhelming feeling that we're close to the end here, folks. I mean, how can we keep going? Now, yes, I know there's some people out there, I see it, but I think they're being foolish. They think they're always going to have this really great paying job and they're going to have this, everything's going to be going so good for them and so wonderful. I've seen people who do their own videos and they talk about how the prices are sky high, and they'll turn around and go out to eat and spend $30 or $40 on eating out. Well, I'm sorry. Prices ain't affecting you that much, or you wouldn't have $30 or $40 to go out and eat. You wouldn't have the money. And see, what people need to be doing right now, paying their vehicle off. Forget eating out. Take every dollar you have and get your vehicle paid off. Get that payment out of the way. Pay a little more towards the principal on it. Get your credit cards paid off if you have any. Stop charging things to your credit cards. Quit traveling, I guess. Put that money aside to pay off your bills. Because things are coming that are going to get really, really bad. Some of you may not believe it, but I do. Now, I'm going to do more than one video because I don't want to make the videos too long. Now, when I was growing up, I supposedly lived in a middle-class family, but it didn't feel like one. I always thought we were really poor. But I can tell you right now that my mother shopped a certain way, and she really didn't deviate from that. She bought a protein. When she grocery shopped, she bought enough protein to do for the whole week. She would buy a bag of white beans or a bag of black-eyed peas, a bag of potatoes, usually a 10-pound, some eggs, some greens, some sort of greens, turnip greens, mustard green, collard greens, but it was always some greens. And then it was eggs, bacon, sausage, and that was it, and biscuits. Okay? Now, we ate the same thing every day just about. Sometimes the protein changed, sometimes the green changed. And it was boring for us as kids. We never had any chips, nothing sweet, no cakes, no cookies, no soda, no nothing. But when you've got a house payment to pay and a car payment to pay, you couldn't afford it. I mean, look at the eggs today. We were paying $17 just a couple of weeks ago. They went down and everybody has sighed of relief. But I'm looking at it and saying it's still 3 times more than what we paid before. I mean, eggs you could buy all day long for 79 cents a dozen. And you could get them all the time. Every store, every other week was putting them on sale for 49 cents. Yeah, not anymore. They're still over $2. That's outrageous compared to what they were before. But see, what they do is they jack up the price so high. I mean, yeah, we were paying almost $18 for a 2 18 counts. So, of course, this price looks cheap now. But I go shopping once a month, and I tell myself every time I get out there, this is the end. The world is coming to an end. Because these prices are unsustainable. You're not going to be able to keep going this way. And wait till you get ready to see what they're going to do to your meat. Look at this. This is more than what I used to pay for a 10-pound bag. I could get a 10-pound bag all day long for $1.49. They were on sale all the time for 99 cents. Oh yeah, people say prices go up. 5 pounds for $3.47? A 10-pound bag here was $8. I got upset because I paid $1.79 for 5 pounds. I thought that was highway robbery. So I went into Walmart and saw this. And I said, what? And their 10-pound bag was $8. In the other store, it was only $4 for a 10-pound bag. Now, I'm going to run into Sprouts, and I want you to understand something. They're getting ready. I don't know if you remember a long time ago. I do, when I was a kid. It was a big thing because they were giving hormones to our cattle to help them grow. They were giving antibiotics to our chickens, you know. Everything needed an antibiotic to survive the way it was being raised. And hormones, well, they're getting ready to do something else to our meat. Now, they told us back then this wasn't a problem, but see, the problem of it is it was. Girls were maturing, so were boys, way too fast. And it was due to the fact that they were eating meat that was loaded with hormones. Then we became the antibiotic situation. Okay? Antibiotics weren't working with us. Why? It wasn't just that we were taking a whole bunch of them. It was in our food, our meat, our chicken. And so we became resistant to it. Well, they're getting ready to do something that will genetically alter the meat. What's it going to do to us? Now, you might on occasion hear a rooster crowing and stuff, because I have a couple of roosters in the back of my truck, because I'm going to get hay, and the guy just really likes the roosters, so we're going to take a couple, and you can hear them crow. But what I'd like to say is, stay tuned. I'm going to try to show you that if you really want to get prepared, and the best way to do it, and not become just absolutely bored with everything you eat, but where you can store things fairly cheap. I'm going to do more videos, and I'm going to talk to you about what you should be buying. It's not too late to prepare, but it's getting close to it. I mean, they're getting ready to do things to our meat that will genetically alter it. And I don't think that's going to be something most of you are going to want to eat. But it's coming.